Hello, welcome to the Kitchen Spy. My name is Kate and welcome to another shopping haul. And this time, just for a change, this is actually a TESCO haul. So I hope this finds you safe and well. Now, I've tried something a little bit different this week in that I recorded it live, and what I now realise is that by doing that I actually waffle on quite a lot longer than I would normally, so I apologise for that. Anyway, and there's a couple of bits at the end where clearly I've got my finger over the microphone, so forgive me for that. So I'm just trying this experiment to see how this goes, and hopefully this will make it easier and quicker for me to do these videos. Then I've got meals of the week in terms of planning, so a meal plan for you, and also a little bit about some of the local picking that we're doing in terms of sloes so that we can make sloe gin. Anyway, let's have a look at what we bought this week. The sweep of the shopping, so only just to the cooker, and so again this is TESCO this week, and I just don't think it's as good value as Asda, although at the moment they seem to be really gunning after Aldi, and there's quite a lot of Aldi price matches. I find that slightly uncomfortable because, not because I don't want to save the money, but I'm just wondering, you know, where the difference comes from. Is it the manufacturers who have to pay by charging less to TESCO or whatever? But it's not a huge haul this week. But then I think I've been saying that I'm on some kind of like big haul, little haul cycle. So anyway, let's have a look at what we bought. So I bought a couple of packs of salmon, and these were 35p off each per pack. So I'll be putting those in the freezer. Then we've got a couple of packs of steak mince. I did actually order just one pack of 500 grams, but obviously they hadn't got that, so they sent 2 packs of the 250. And this is one of the things that was on the Aldi price match. And then finally, I've been able to get some free-range chicken breasts, and all of these are on quite a short date. So I'm going to be freezing those, but I'll just repackage them before I put them into the freezer because it just is easier that way. A couple of packs of our usual lacto-free milk, and then some of our spread of choice, which is the Anchor Lighter Spreadable. I really like this because it tastes very buttery and it's just less in calories, and I don't really count it when I put it on sandwiches because I don't have that much of it. Then a couple of blocks of unsalted butter, and this is for baking. I'm not sure what I'll be baking, but I will be baking something. And then I've got this lard. So I've gone from a person who never bought lard in their life to someone who has bought lard twice in the same month. So last time I bought it, it was to do the Cornish pasties, or the not so Cornish pasties, depending on whether you're one of my critics or not. Anyway, what I bought it this time is that I don't know whether any of you have seen that programme with Bob Mortimer and Paul Whitehouse on, where they go fishing. And I know it sounds like the bizarrest thing, but it's a really good programme. Very philosophical, where they talk about middle age and their ailments and things. Anyway, during one of the episodes, Bob Mortimer made a corned beef and potato pie. I know that's not exactly heart healthy, which is what they're after. But so I'm going to try and have a go at that, and I'm just going to use that same pastry recipe that I had, the gluten-free pastry, which is half butter and half lard. That's a long explanation for a bit of lard. And then some sandwich meat. So this week we've got some roast ham, some charred top side of beef. I haven't had this for a long time, and actually that's really tasty, so I'm glad to get that. And then some roast turkey breast. So those are the sandwich meats for this week. And then last week I got these Cathedral City, I think they were called towers. I think they were for kids, and this must be the grown-up version. But actually it was a really nice thing to have just as a little snack, although it's like massively overpackaged, as you can see here. And I'm sure you could just chop your own up. But yeah, it was just really convenient to have those as snacks in the fridge. So I bought a pack of those. Then our usual official yogurts of our house. and there's 2 packs of those, and then some close cup mushrooms because I am going to be doing a cottage pie and we like mushrooms in our cottage pie. And then some asparagus, which will be for a side dish. I know I just buy the same vegetables every week. Well, I feel like I do, but I really like asparagus, so that's why. Some blueberries, and that will be for on cereals and with yogurts and things. And then some of these sweet easy peelers, and there's 2 quite large bags of those because we get through those at a rate of knots. And then some ripen at home nectarines, and these are just lovely, and I am really enjoying these at the moment on cereal. And if you keep them in the fridge, they do actually last, so it's not like having that many is going to go bad or anything. Then I've got some leeks. So this week I'm going to be doing a leek and potato soup. So if anyone wants to see the recipe for that, then I'm happy to do that. But it is just a really basic soup, but also very delicious. And I think now we're into autumn. Now it's September. I feel like you can roll the soup out without worrying about it. And then some of this tender stem broccoli. I didn't realise I'd ordered the organic type. So I wouldn't normally do that. It's not that I don't care about organic things, I do, but I don't normally order it. So I don't know whether they've just put the wrong thing in there or I just clicked the wrong button. I don't know. Then some new baby potatoes, and when we have the salmon, we'll probably have the potatoes crushed with that and just a little knob of the Anchor lighter spreadable. And then some Maris Piper potatoes. So I couldn't get the normal Albert Bartlett potatoes, so I've got these Maris Piper ones instead, and they actually look okay. Let's hope they're okay inside, because I've found potatoes have been a bit horrible this year inside, quite black and things, which is so annoying when you pay full price. Anyway, so these are for the leek and potato soup and also for the cottage pie. And then a stupid amount of baked beans because they're on offer. This can is all bashed up, so I think I'm going to ask for a refund on that. I didn't notice when the delivery came, but I wouldn't normally because I'm sure it's going to be okay. But this one's got quite sharp corners, so I wouldn't like to think that any air had got in there. So yeah, 8 cans, and I think they were 50p a can. Which is a real bargain for the Branston beans, and you know they just last for ages, don't they? I mean, the best before date on here is August 22, so I'm not going to have an issue using those. So take advantage while they're on offer, that's what I say. Then an extra large cauliflower, because I'm going to be doing cauliflower cheese for one meal, and that will be with bacon as well, so that will be a full meal. And then some vanilla extract for baking and some caster sugar. Now this is a 1 kilo bag, and I was looking at the 500 gram bags, but the difference in price between a 1 kilo bag and a 500 gram bag was like 10 pence or something ridiculous. So for an extra 10 pence you could have double the amount, so it's worth looking out for those things. So if you only need a small amount, it's definitely worth looking at the bigger packs, and that's not a huge pack, is it? Then some more English breakfast tea, decaffeinated, for my husband because that's what he likes, and some corned beef for the corned beef pie, corned beef and potato pie, and some corn flour because I'm almost out of that. And when I do the cauliflower cheese, I'll use corn flour instead of doing a proper roux sauce. I know it's not exactly the same, and it certainly isn't maybe as flavoursome, but it is better on calories and also quicker and easier to do. And then some of my normal plain white flour, which is the Dove's Free flour, and I always find that no problem. And then a tin of red salmon, which has been caught in the wild and is also skinless and boneless, which is just so much easier. Then some happy eggs. These aren't, I had actually ordered some Tymauer eggs, which are a brand in Wales, but they hadn't got them, so I'm quite happy to take these happy eggs because they are free range, so I haven't got a problem with that. And then some of these options, Belgian chocolate ones. Now, I'm sure I ordered 6 of these, but I can only find 5, so maybe I'll find some somewhere, one in the bag. Some of our usual pink rice, this is the TESCO version, and then some oven-baked crisps. These are quite nice, and actually this works out well for us because I like the salt and vinegar and my husband likes the cheese and onion, and we both like the plain, so that works well in our house. And I've got some Finish Quantum dishwasher tablets. Now, if I was in Aldi, I'd be buying their Magnum ones, and they are way better than any, in my opinion, any branded dishwasher tablets, but obviously I'm not going to Aldi at the moment, so I can't use those. And then I've got some red kidney beans just for the store cupboard, some black-eyed beans because the last ones I had I used to make the burgers, and if anyone's interested I will link the recipe down below. And then I've also got a couple of cans of green lentils because they're just so useful to have in, and I don't think there's any shame in using tinned lentils. They're just really easy to use and also very flavoursome and nutritious. And then some tomato ketchup. So this has got no added sugar and salt. And then I looked at the 50% less sugar and salt, and actually there was more in than this, so I'm hoping this is going to be okay, but we'll try it. Hopefully it will be. And then the Palmer's coconut oil shampoo. This is conditioning shampoo, and I really like this. It smells lovely and it makes your hair feel really great. And for the first time I've actually tried these repairing oil conditioner, coconut oil conditioner, so I'll let you know what I think of that. I've got quite a lot of fine hair, so hopefully, and dead straight, really straight. So we'll see what that does. Hopefully it won't actually make my hair all lank, but I'll let you know how it goes. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that, using that. And that is actually for dry, damaged or colour treated hair. So during lockdown, obviously I wasn't having my hair highlighted or coloured or anything, and I'm actually trying to grow it out now, so we'll see how that goes with that. Then I've got this 50/50 no crust, and yes, it is definitely more expensive than just buying the normal loaves, but I've really enjoyed having it actually. It's just the right size and it's only 45 calories a slice, so 47 actually. I think the last time I got the whole meal, but all I'd got was 50/50 here. So it's slightly more calories, but that's fine. And so yes, I've enjoyed using that, so I've got it again. And then obviously some Tonic's tea cakes because they are just my uber favourite. And then some pancakes. So when you order from Asda, you can only order 3 of these for some reason. I don't know why, because they're not like a staple or anything, but anyway, so I got 4 packs of those, and we haven't had these for a while. And these are chocolate and salted caramel rice cakes, which are, don't say that they're gluten free, but they are. And my husband really likes these, so I took advantage and got 3 packs of those. And then I just thought I'd try these, which is the low alcohol gin and tonic drink. So last week I got the Gordon's one on a separate shop, not on my main shop, and they were really nice, and they hadn't got those in Tesco, otherwise I would have bought them again. But I just thought I'd try these. They've got good reviews, and they're 0.5% in terms of alcohol, 0.5% volume. Sorry about the shadow of the camera there. So we'll have a look and see, you know, whether they're any good. I'm just really trying to cut back on my alcohol intake, not because it's particularly huge or anything, just because I think during lockdown it kind of creeps up on you. So I'm just trying to do a good thing and reduce my alcohol intake, and having one of those just makes you feel like you're having a treat. So I have it in a gin glass with ice and lemon, and you just feel like you're having a gin and tonic. So there you go, there is the shop from Tesco, and I will let you know how much that came to shortly. So not a huge shop, but lots of really nice things, and I'm looking forward to making some hopefully good food with that this week. So in terms of how much that came to, I spent £141.20, which does actually seem like quite a lot for what I've got there. So I'll definitely be going back to Asda next week. And in fact, some of the things that I've got used to ordering at Asda I can't find in Tesco anymore. But because I haven't been to Tesco for quite a while, I've started to use up my club card vouchers, and I'd got a lot. So I used £119.70 worth of club card vouchers, which meant I actually only paid £21.54 for this shopping. So I guess that's a bargain. Anyway, so in terms of what we're having for food this week, so we've got Cajun dirty rice on the Friday, then I'm doing salmon with crushed new potatoes and vegetables on Saturday, and then on Sunday I'm doing the corned beef pie that I banged on about so much during the haul. Monday some spicy chicken pasta. Tuesday I'm going to do a cottage pie, I never did that, next week, served with baked beans. And on Wednesday, vegetarian day, I'm going to do a lentil, bean and vegetable curry, and on Thursday we'll have a freezer stash. So it's sloe season, so it's slow season with us, so we're just picking the sloes from the trees around the hedges, and this is the tree is actually the blackthorn tree, and sloes are actually quite bitter in taste, but they are really good for making sloe gin, and you can also make jam with them. So this is just one of the fields above our house, and so we are picking the sloes from the trees there, and this is just a view of the Mid Wales countryside this time. I haven't put a whole lot on the end of this because I waffled on so much about I didn't want this video to be epic in terms of length. So yeah, so we're picking sloes, and I'm going to be doing sloe gin with that, and I'll be sure to show you how I do that because it's really nice. So thanks very much for watching this video, and if you've lasted this long, thanks immensely because it was a long video. I hope that you're safe and well and that you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you are already a subscriber, thanks so much for that. And if you're not and you feel like you might want to join our Kitchen Spy family, then there'll be a subscribe button coming up soon which you could press, and the notification button, but obviously only if you want to. I'll be back on Sunday with a recipe, and it's a vegetarian recipe for bean burgers and also some spicy wedges with that. So I hope you enjoy that, and I hope to see you here again soon for food hauls, meals of the week and recipes. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I hope to see you soon. You take care. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.